What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I want to show you guys an entirely new way to play retail WoW. If you're a classic Andy like me, jumping into retail can be a little bit daunting, right? I'm not a bad player, but it's a lot different than playing classic. Your rotation is a lot different. You're hitting a lot more buttons. I'd say on average 4 times the amount of buttons for every class, maybe even more. But there's an add-on that allows you to basically do your entire rotation spamming one single button. Let's dive in. Okay, so we're here at the target dummies in Valdrakken right now. I'm going to show you guys how you can pretty much DPS with this add-on using one button. Now, here is my unit frame, my player unit frame. Here is my target unit frame. And in the middle, you're going to see, basically, if I press an ability, you're going to see what ability is used. Now, I'm only spamming one button here, and you're going to be able to see in the middle here all of the abilities this add-on is using. So we're going to charge in and basically just do our rotation by spamming one button. Ready? Here we go. I'm literally just hitting one button. One button, nothing else. It's doing my entire rotation. The only thing that this one won't do, there's different profiles, is this one will not use my AoE. It's just doing natural cleave. So I have it so that basically I would have to hit things like Blade Storm manually, which is nice. You want to be able to control a little bit of that. But single target wise, it is using my entire rotation, which is absolutely insane, especially for a classic Andy or someone coming to play, you know, retail for the first time in years, to kind of help you learn, right? You're going to look at this, you're going to see all the spells that are being cast. You can turn this off if you ever want to, but to be honest, for the casual player, and on average, most people can probably get by doing most of the content by just using this add-on, and it's really fantastic. There are different profiles for every different class, every different spec. I did find that for tanking, when I was doing my prot one, I enjoyed actually hitting the buttons myself rather than having it do my entire rotation for me, because it made it feel a little bit more engaging. But something like this, like DPSing on Fury Warrior, you have to hit a lot of buttons. There's a lot of prio and proc based things. So just having a rotation literally on one button, you can still go and hit other buttons if you want. Like I can hit Shockwave here on my own. I can hit Rampage. I can hit Whirlwind on my own if I really want to spam Whirlwind. It does not, you know, stop you from using abilities on your own, but you can literally macro this to one button and just spam that one button to do your entire rotation. This one is catered towards single target DPS, but there are others, you know, that you can use for cleaving or AoE DPS. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you guys how to install and set this up. Okay, so first things first, you have to install the add-on portion of this. You're going to have to open up CurseForge, and you're going to go to the search bar at the top, and you're going to search for GSE. You're going to download and install the first one, GSE Sequences, Variables, and Macros. You can see it has 6.5 million downloads at the time of making this video. So that is the one you want to install. Now, after you've installed that, head on back to your game and do a /reload to reload your UI and make sure the add-on is running. You'll get this pop-up from GSE stating what's new in the latest patch. And then obviously, if you come up here on your minimap, you can see GSE Gnome Sequence Enhanced. You're going to click that, and this is where you're going to be able to see the macros you import. So our next step here is we're going to close that down, and we're going to head over to Google Chrome. Once you're in Google Chrome or whatever your browser is, you're going to head over to wowlazymacros.com. That's going to bring you to this page, right? And I'm playing Warrior. So what we're going to do here is we're going to scroll down and find Warrior in this list. Hunter, Mage, Monk, Paladin, Priest, Rogue, Shaman, Warlock, and Warrior. We're going to hit the War Within under Warrior. And these are basically all of the macros people have made to use with this add-on. You can test out different ones. Some are way better than others. Currently, right now, I am using Sezel's Fury Warrior War Within 11.0 one-button macro. So let's click that. And once you come to this page, you're going to have the talents here that work with the macro. So you can copy this talent import code, go back to Warcraft, and then you're going to come here and you're going to click import. Paste that code here and then name it whatever you want. I already have it imported, so we're going to skip that step. Head on back to that same page, and right here you're going to see the macro import code. This code you are going to highlight, you're going to copy it, head on back into World of Warcraft, open up GSE and you're going to click import. You're going to import that string right here and click import. Now, once you import it, you're going to see it right here, Sezzle Fury. If you click on it, it shows you everything here. Basically, this is the entire rotation people have created, right? So they have basically like it's priority based. So people make these. It's not like completely perfect, right? So you got to find ones that work. And this one works really well for Warrior. I tested out a few different ones. And what you're going to do is you have this here. You don't have to do anything with any of these settings. You're going to right click on it. You're going to click key binds. You're going to click on it here and you're going to click right here as if you're binding a key, and you're going to hit 2 or whatever you want the key to be. Make sure under sequence, it's the macro that you want to be using, which is Sezzle's Fury macro. I have that selected. You hit save. And you can just close all of this out. And as you can see down here on my action bar, 1 is bound, 3 is bound, 4, 5, 6, F, 2 is not bound because it's not bound within the actual game itself. It's bound strictly to that macro. So if we charge into this pack and I'm spamming 2, it's using all of those abilities. That's how you'll know it's working. And then just go hit some training dummies, jump into some dungeons, some raid finder, whatever. This is an absolute game changer, I think, for a lot of people. Now, I want to go on record and say that if you're trying to push really, really high keys, I'm sure this isn't absolutely perfect, but to be completely honest with you, this is my first time coming back to retail in a long time. I've been a Classic Andy for quite a while, and coming back to retail has been a lot of fun. But I found that Fury Warrior, I was getting like a literal carpal tunnel with how many things I was hitting. Obviously, if I'm trying to push really, really high keys, or if I'm trying to parse in raid, I'm going to actually be doing my rotation manually. But for just casually playing the game, running through dungeons, leveling, whatever you want to do, this really, really works, and I think it could help a lot of people, and that's why I decided to make this video. So for anyone out there who might be a little bit worried or a little bit nervous jumping into retail for the first time in so long, there's so many buttons to hit on every class. Give GSE a chance. Go on wowlazymacros.com, download some macros for your class. There's pretty much a 1-button rotation for every single class and every spec from what I've seen on there. I've only tested it with Hunter and Warrior so far, and so far, really, really good. I'm performing. I'm always top 3 in Raid Finder, just testing these out. So they do really, really work, and it makes playing the game so much more enjoyable. If you're just someone who wants to jump into Raid Finder or low-level keys, mythics, and you just want to enjoy and actually be able to watch what's happening on your screen instead of watching a bunch of weak auras in your action bars, give it a shot. It's a game changer. It made me really, really enjoy playing retail more than I ever have in the past. So if you guys found this video helpful, hit that like button. And if you want to hang out with me live, I stream on Twitch Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, twitch.tv/hammerdance. We'll be live tonight. Tonight is early access launch night. I can't wait to get in. I am very, very excited. But anyways, guys, yeah, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you don't miss the next time I post a video. And I want to thank you guys all for watching and listening in. I'll see you all in the next one.